Alright, so today got my little tractor here with a chain, and my plans are today is to pull this culvert pipe up across here. Basically take that whole pipe out. Reason being is that your pond water drains from this side over here. And if you notice right here, all the grass growing around it, and that grass grows up, all through here, and basically blocks that inlet to that pipe. So what my plans are to do is I'm going to pull the pipe up, and then I'm going to grade a dip in here, basically make a ditch that I can get my lawnmower and run across all this and keep it cut down. So that way, what I'm having to do now, the way it is now, I'm having to come in here and weed eat to keep all this clear and stuff. So if I have a good dip in there, I'll be able to just run my lawnmower across here and keep this cut down. Basically like I do when I'm cutting grass. And that way it should allow water to flow across there fairly easily. But that's my plan to do with that, because I'm having to constantly come out here and keep this cut out, weed it out, so just so the water has a path into this pipe. So just trying to make things a little easier. And I can come across here, and I'll grade all this out where I can run my lawnmower through here and basically cut all this up through here and have a nice little dip at the level, may even go a little bit below that level through there. And I think too, you'll have a wider area in there for the water to drain, so you ain't relying on all the drainage to come out through this one little pipe here. So that's what we're going to do. We'll see how well this works out for us. Dang, I was just out of view. Crap. Anyway, the dog decided it wanted to drive, so we're gonna go put the dog up. So you can kind of see what I've done right there. Made a little, let's cut that out. All right, so the video just cut off for whatever reason, but basically made a little V out right there. And I gotta do a little bit of cleaning up. I'm gonna smooth all that in, but the key point, the key thing, and I'm gonna clean all this up in a little bit, but this level right here is the level that pipe was at. So when I'm gonna go in there, I'm actually gonna dig a little bit deeper down. But before I can do that, I gotta knock some of this, knock this hill off right here and get rid of that dirt and start my taper back that way. So I'm gonna start working on this side over here. I'll probably end up dragging the dirt out that way, and I'll recoup it out there somewhere. But that's what I gotta work on for now. Yeah. There you go. So this is what we got for now. I gotta do a little bit of cleanup, smooth all this out. A looking at this though, I'm trying to, obviously I'm gonna clean that up a little better than that, but kind of hard to tell from video, but it's a high point right in there. I'm gonna knock that down a little bit more, but I don't want to go too deep because see over here I'm already got a little ridge starting right there, and I don't want to make that a wall. All right, so we got a little bit more to do here. Do a little bit of cleanup in this area right here. I like this, the way this slope is. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's more of a gradual slope. We're on this side, a little bit steeper than I wanted it to be, but you know, without cutting into my yard too much, I think it's about the best I'm gonna be able to do, unless, you know, I I had to cut all of this out over here to move the slope more that way. That's something I still may end up doing, but for right now, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna clean this up. I got, you know, the piles of dirt I drug up over there. I'm gonna just shove that over the back side of the dam, and I may end up cutting some more out of this, but for right now, that's what we got. I'll come through here and throw some fast growing seeds, some ryegrass and stuff on here. This time of the year we don't get a whole lot of rain, so I think by the time, you know, spring storms come, should have some good stuff in here to hold us in place. All right, so I did a little more touching up on this yesterday evening, and it's kind of the final results here. You can see how I like this side over here, this taper right there. Over there you can see it's a little bit higher up, but it'll be all right. I can still get my mower up and down it. And so what I'm gonna do now is get that dog going crazy. What I'm gonna do now though is come out here and throw some seed on all this. Try to get some grass growing here. Supposed to have a little rain come in tomorrow, so it'll be perfect timing. Still do a little bit more, just smoothing out, cleaning up, but for the most part, look at that. Jeez. Well, there's a bath for her in the future. But I'm just gonna come out here and throw some seed out, and you know, smooth these little hills and stuff I got knocked up there. I'll fix all that, and I graded that down back going out that way. Still got a couple little spots I got to touch up, but there you have it, guys. When she flows, she'll have be a whole lot more drainage come through here, and I'll be able to just keep it cut with my mower, make things easier instead of having to come out here and weed eat grass around the culvert pipe and keeping the culvert pipe constantly cleaned out, and then you're worrying about sticks and stuff, you know, clogging up the pipe. With this, it'll just be a spillway, you know, overflow spillway with no pipe. So I think that's actually gonna work out better. And looking at this, I may, even though that would be a little bit of work, dog, you are tearing up my fresh dirt work. I may actually build a bridge across there. I think that would look pretty cool, but then you back to where you was, you'd have to weed eat the grass up under the bridge, unless we do some cement or something. Now you're talking about, right now it's, other than the cost of grass seed, it's finished, but you're talking about doing that, that's a whole nother expense. Bridge is gonna cost money. If you do concrete, that's definitely gonna cost money, but I think that'd look pretty cool. So we'll toss that option around for the future, but for now, I guess I'm gonna go give this dog a bath. Yeah. All right, catch y'all guys on the next one. Lily girl going for a swim, stirring up mud. She's going to have to get a bath. She's going to smell like old pond water. Get soaking wet and come over here in the fresh dirt.